the one way that Wes Watson can beat all these charges. What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So today, we're going to have another video on what happened with Wes Watson, the charges that he's facing, and what's a possibility, what may or may not happen. This video was inspired by Dumb Down Law. I want you guys to go over and subscribe to the channel. Check out his content. Dumb Down Law is John Bravo's attorney. He's got a YouTube channel. He breaks down a lot of stuff. And he just broke down a way that Wes Watson could possibly beat this case. Before we get into it, though, I want to make sure that I point out Wes Watson has a lot to say about other people, right? But if we remember, when Wes was questioned about the gym incident, the very first thing out of his mouth was he was defending himself. He was being attacked, and he had to defend himself. Now, Wes wants to have it both ways. He wants you to think he's a convict. He's a gangster. But then he also wants to turn around and immediately start talking to the cops. See, if you're not a gangster and you're not trying to live by the code of the streets, there's nothing wrong with you saying, hey, man, the guy attacked me. He came in here to harm me and I defended myself. There's nothing at all wrong with that. But if you want to have convict on your license plate, convict painted on your car, pinstriped on your car, and you want to portray that you're a gangster, you'll tie people up, duct tape people, all the foolery that he said, then when the cops come, you say, hey, hold on, let me get my attorney here, especially when you're rich, and you can get your attorney to show up like that. But no, very first thing, start cooperating. Now, this incident with Megan, his fiance, body camera was released. And on the body cam, one of the very first things that Wes says is, she's just trying to steal my money, guys. She's just trying to get money out of me, guys. And he keeps trying to talk to the cops like they're buddies. Come on, guys, you know what it is. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. She's just trying to get money. That's strange. Now, in the charges against him right now with the whole Megan situation, and now there's 6 felonies, Dumb Down Law said one way that he could beat this case is if Megan doesn't show up for court. Now, do you think Wes Watson knows that? I'm sure he does. So, I'm pretty sure right now, Wes Watson is trying to contact Megan, trying to figure out what it would cost. But I feel like it's not going to happen. I know if I was Megan's father, you ain't taking no money. Look at your forehead. Look at how he treated you. Do you think you're going to be the last one? You would be the only one? I think Megan should talk to Angie. Megan should talk to Wes's first wife. Megan should take a step back and evaluate the relationship that they had. What was it, a month and a half long? I keep saying I don't wish incarceration on people. I don't. But if you harm women and children intentionally, with zero remorse, I don't think you belong in society. I don't. Wes Watson had a chance to be a fucking great success story. Wes could have been a success story in life, period. But he chose this path. He chose to be this person. And he gets no sympathy. Now, when we say that Wes has the possibility of beating this case if Megan chose not to cooperate, that still has no bearing on the gym incident. I know for a fact that guy, he's not dropping that case. He's cooperating to the fullest, and he's going to get paid on a civil lawsuit. I would think Megan is probably going to file a civil lawsuit as well. And so there's really no reason to help Wes out. I can't imagine the type of terror she must have felt being beaten on, allegedly. Even though she has all the bruises and cuts, scratches to prove it, we have to say allegedly until he's found guilty. But again, I can't imagine the type of terror she felt knowing there was at least 3 men, supposed men, in that room. One of which was allegedly beating the fuck out of her, and the others standing by watching. And according to the complaint, not just watching, but telling her she's responsible for what's happening to her, because she had the audacity to dress the way she normally dressed. "22 years old, right? Living her life, dressing the way she dresses. I mean, I'm sure she didn't go out and buy a top specifically for that game. I'm sure she has enough clothing. But how dare that young 22-year-old think she can dress normally if Wes Watson isn't around? This case is going to do whatever it's going to do. But how would Megan, I don't think she can be bought off. The flip side of that, imagine if she was. Well, she would have to leave Miami, right? I couldn't imagine it happening. I couldn't imagine her father being okay with it. Life is precious. Life is priceless. This is coming from someone who has taken life. Unfortunately, I was that monster at one point in my life. And my incarceration led me to realize I was the problem. Until Wes realizes he's the problem, he needs to sit down in a prison cell for a while. Anyways, that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out of here.